Welcome to the Kerbal Space Program. This is LLP here. I'll be your captain for the evening. We're going to be starting a career up here, and now the main purpose of this is to, name planets and whatnot, or name things on planets. Named after my subscribers and friends, and name black holes after my enemies. The LLP. We're going to go ahead and turn this to easy just because I'm wanting, to, just have fun with this. Not too much of a challenge. I've wasted a lot of time on this. I'm going to get a head start. Maybe not that much of a head start. Yeah, so you guys don't have to wait 6 years for me to actually be able to start doing things. I know what I'm doing here. So let's go ahead and get some of this stuff out of the way. Yep. Alright, now we're going to put a solid fuel booster on this. We're going to put a parachute on this. We're going to separate these, otherwise, as soon as I launch, it'll also launch the parachute. We're going to name this the Splatter Can Mark 1. And I have a good feeling for the Kerbals piloting this. And this is going to be dedicated to the guys at GMAG. Fly this. Now let's launch this thing. Once it loads. Alright. Then we're going to put the SAS on, which is basically stabilization. And so we've already got one contract completed. We're already overheating. This should be well past. Yeah. And now we're just going to get the guys from GMAG stranded hopelessly. Now, my buddy at GMAG, Colin, he would love this. Because he likes nauseating fair rides. I don't actually know that he does, but he does now. Should have named this guy over here, who's having a blast, by the way. Should have named him Colin. Motion sickness. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and speed this up. Watch him as he tumbles hopelessly toward the planet's surface as it actually starts tearing apart the ship. Ah, my good friend. Deploy. We'll just tangle up the parachute cords here so that it just snaps once it deploys. Yep, I'm kind of wanting a crew report while I'm out here. If I can actually get it to do that. Keep that data. Keep that data. Alright, yeah, just speed this up. The reason I waited till the parachute was deployed before speeding it up is that sometimes under time acceleration, it also increases the physics to a point where once it deploys, it'll just rip the ship in half. I'm surprised the rocket engine actually survived that. Awesome. Get a little extra cash from that. Alright, let's go to R&D. Let's go ahead and get basic rocketry. Some survivability, we're going to need that. Reaction is good. We're definitely going to need some batteries. Definitely going to need some of this. Definitely going to need some bigger rockets. Definitely going to need some solar panels too. Alright. So now, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. We're going to want to go ahead and upgrade our facilities. It's expensive, but you guys are worth it. I'm just saying that, of course. Let's go ahead and do that. Get some flight planning. Alright, so now I need to get to 22,000. Get rid of this. 22,000 meters and escape the atmosphere. We can do this. We are going to want some structural. We're definitely going to want the stack decoupler. That way, the only thing we have to worry about landing is this. And just to make that more fun, we're going to put these on there. Throw some of that on there. Let's get some fuel tankage on there. How much does this cost? This is only 4,692 Kerbal bucks. So we got plenty of space. Gonna need LT45. This engine right here is based on the LVT45, except I created it just to fuck around with it. It's basically unlimited fuel and unlimited thrust. It's really fun. I'll try not to use that. Go ahead and discard these. Alright, we need to separate this. That looks like a safe rocket. Will it actually get us into outer space though? We'll call this the Splatter Can Mark II. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, splat off. That makes sense. At least I'm going to get some more science on this. Now I want to go this way so I can land on some soil. Alright. So let's go get the sass on. Let's do this. Isn't that majestic? You're too slow, come on. Alright. Now, like I said before, if you want a certain thing done for your name, just let me know in the comments or a private message, and I will try to get it done. You know, you want your name on the MUN up here? I could do that. If you want a ship named after you, and then subsequently crash into those mountains over there, I could do that. If you don't want your name on a ship that gets crashed into the mountains over there, I can probably still do that. We are flying at 48 meters per second. You know, I might not actually make it to 22,000 meters at this rate. I was hoping that the low throttle here would preserve the fuel a little more, but it appears to be not the case. So, screw it. This has got to be so exciting. So we're approaching our gravity turn in the spot. And the gravity turn, is basically what that does is it puts you at an angle, which makes it easier to get into orbit from. We'll go ahead and burn through the rest of our fuel here. Yeah, that'll get us out of the atmosphere. We're going to go ahead and disconnect that. Let's speed this up. Now, I know we look really big out here, but if you see we zoom out, we completely disappear. Kerbal is like, I think, 1/4 to the scale of the actual Earth. We are really high up there. We're really high. And we're going to burn through the atmosphere here. We'll probably be rotating as we hit the atmosphere, or hit the thicker part of the atmosphere, and we catch fire. I was kind of hoping to actually land on soil. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Well, so I know we're landing on softer stuff, but yeah, there's the legs out. Going to go for a belly flop. That totally does not look silly at all. Professionalism. Alright, let's get this baby in. That went well. Got some more sciences. Can we do any more R&D? Well, we can get that. Can't get that. Can we get... yeah, we can get that. It's just a bigger fuel tank. Ooh, we want that radial decoupler. What we really want is fuel. We want fuel lines. So let's get this. And I'll show you why. Because now we are going to be orbiting this planet. Alright, now I'm going to name this after this particular craft after another subscriber. We'll call this the Roxy Kit Orbitat Mark 1. Launching my subscribers into orbit since 2015. Alright, we'll do that. We are going to go ahead and put the parachute on so I don't forget. And we're going to want some solar panels so that the Roxy Kit Orbiter Mark 1 does not get stranded in space. We need this. We need some fuel tankage. That should be enough for that stage. We need this. And alright, basically what this is this upper stage here. It's going to be used to complete the orbital injection, which is basically get us into actual orbit, and then to decelerate us out of orbit. So we don't need a whole lot of fuel for that. We may not even need to actually get into orbit. But we will need... Nah, screw it. We don't need that. Well, maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this. Let's go put this... Huh. No, that looks safe. Come on. There we go. Duct tape. If you can't fix it with duct tape, you've got a problem. So this bottom area, hopefully our launch pad's big enough to handle this. Okay, we need this, and we need these. Yeah, what's this for? Well, we're going to be putting some more rockets on it. Because all problems can be handled with more rockets. Let's go ahead and duct tape these on. Well, I don't understand why it wasn't safe. We put duct tape on it. That, sorry, Roxy Kit, that turned out looking a little more phallic than I had expected. Oh well. What? Alright. So I can build it. I just can't launch it because this doesn't support that big a vehicle. Makes sense. How about now? How now, brown cow? Alright. Just go down here. Well, no. I changed my mind on that. Alright, so we got these four launching us. And then when these run out of fuel, we'll drop them off and we'll switch to this engine to get us into orbit. And then we'll use this to get out of orbit. That's probably going to destroy half my space station. Space command. Oh well. Let's go ahead and begin our gravity turn. There we go. Now this should get us... Yeah, we're climbing very slowly. As you can see, the gravity turn makes it so we expand this way, so we have very little work once we get out of the atmosphere. And the Roxy Kit orbiter is away. And given the angle of the exhaust, it looks like we are not climbing. It's our applesauce. Our applesauce is at 19,000 meters. This thing might be too heavy for this engine. But since we are in the upper atmosphere, we can actually save some of our fuel. So you see I'm throwing down, still accelerating. Still climbing. System's good, fuel's not as good as I would like. We are currently faster than most bullets, though. That needs to get up to, you know, at least 85,000, preferably 100,000 to be a good orbit. We'll just kick that back down. I'm going to change my angle a little bit. See if that helps us climb a little faster. Roxy, I hope I don't get you stranded into space. No, I think we're going to be good. Yes. As soon as this hits like 110, I'm going to kill the engine. Alright, let's kill that engine. Let's go ahead and add a man waver. Not that much of a man waver. Try to get this circular. So the applesauce is 137, Perry sauce is 116. Well, that's not great, but whatever. Okay, so we need to line ourselves up with this. Estimated burn in 2 minutes. Estimated burn right fucking now, motherfuckers. Yes. And we have achieved orbit. So we'll just marvel. Congratulations, Roxy Kit, you're my first subscriber in space. I don't think I have enough fuel to actually get you out of space. Oops. Congratulations, Roxy Kit, you're my first subscriber to get stranded in space. I guess I could technically leave Jeb's all like, wow, I'm never coming home. Got the Death Star, I mean the moon. Yep. It's so beautiful. I'll be putting somebody on that a little later on in the series. But for now, let's go ahead and, what do I have here? Right, let's go ahead and get rid of this. We're going to go to the applesauce. We're going to retro burn at the applesauce, which is in about 8 minutes. We need 2 seconds of burn time. Hopefully we can do this. Very sorry if I got you stranded in space, Roxy. Congratulations, Roxy, you're not going to get stuck in space. Entering the atmosphere, the kerbosphere. And you looks like you're going to be in the water. Let's find out. It's so quiet. Well, you might make landfall. Be awesome if you. I think the the space command's right there. I could be wrong on that though. Been wrong about a good many things. It's definitely not there. And I might very well be wrong about that because I don't see the islands. Is Kerbal Command there? I don't know. Not important. It is important. So we get you into a nauseating spin and then jettison that. And then, since you're hurtling to the surface of the planet, jittery. Only the best capsule design at LLP Space Command. And go ahead and deploy. We're moving very, very slowly. But there you go. Roxy Kit, my first subscriber to make it into space and home. That went better than I expected. So we're recovering. And there we go. And I forgot to actually take a crew report in that entire mission. Oh well. So, I'm going to call it there. And I will see you next time. And we'll see who my next subscriber to get into space will be. Until then.